Reddit Harbingers here with some more Terracards. There's a new patch, Christmas is gone, and we have this new guy around, the giant sheep. And I want to know, is giant sheep equals to giant money? Let's find out. So first we have to set up some initial farm to get some initial earnings. Okay, so I've added it to my usual starting farm with corn and cows in crosshair. I also picked up some water chickens and I'm placing some popsicles. So this is a pretty easy setup for early survivor. Also going to, let's take some elite cows. That's very nice. This is a pretty nice early setup for early survival, and yeah, looking for something to generate fuel for us. For example, the fuel corn, so we can produce popcorn and some scalded milk, and that should be pretty nice. Now we wanted to test out the sheep combos, so let's start and take some sheep. Let's see. The crow tries to destroy one adjacent island wheats per turn, plus 10 production to adjacent island crops per 4 tries. So I believe that means that they will give extra production to wheats. And the thing about the giant sheep is that they eat all the wheat production in adjacent islands. So the corvids and the giant sheep work well together, and since the Harbinger is a corvid, that works fine. So I believe we also want silos, and we want to have some additional place to store them. Do I want to do it over here? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's start over here. Now I am going to take all the popsicles I can find, as surviving the early game is the only way to get to the late game. Now fuel wheat is at least one source of wheat, and yeah, let's have additional production to animals and let make them consume fuel rather than water. So let's see, eat the wheat. Oh, here's the giant sheep. Eats all wheat production in adjacent islands, produces the equivalent number to the wheats eaten in wool. And yeah, place. So he should be producing 62. That doesn't seem correct. He should be eating a lot more. 186 wool is pretty little when you think that these are all producing 42 each. Is the wheat expansion somehow messing with how that works? It could very well be. Okay, so I'm back on a new game save. I did pretty much the same stuff as I did last time, built the same farm, but I have not chosen the wheat expansion and have not placed a crow over here. So let's place the giant sheep. Now we only need to have some grains to help him grow. The flush is a really good one. Let's do that. And we have access to 4 of these, but if we keep one, we can keep it as a trick and we will get more for free in the future. So let's place these wheats and let's see how that affects this guy. So he gets 8 production based on these 8 wheat. How does that work? So apparently he was supposed to produce 8 wheat, but 8 wool, but produced 48 instead. That's interesting. How about now? He's supposed to produce 16, but are instead producing the 4 times amount because of the popcorns, of course. I'm not too sure of how he is supposed to work. This seems to be supposed to. He eats all wheat's production in adjacent islands and produces the equivalent to the number of wheats eaten. So I think it might be that you only have 1 wheat, and if you have more, it doesn't help. Is that how we are supposed to interpret that? If you have different kinds of wheats, does that help? Let's pick one of those. So 20. have tons of money. Where did all this money come from? What? Wait, what? What? Okay, so now we are back in the third farm. I've once again built an initial farm, been very diligent not to pick anything that interferes with animal production, and would you look at that? I think this is the solution to what's the issue. If the sheep has has nothing to eat, he will produce a ridiculous amount of wool. And yeah. It turns out big sheep are pretty good. And yeah, I'm just going to acknowledge that this is an insane trick for a speedrun. Let's see, is it now buffed by... it is... It looks like it's going to be buffed. Let's see, we are producing 20 now, and we are producing 40 now, so yeah. Barns do increase production of the sheep. And contrary to a popular belief, adjacent wheat does not. And yeah, let's have another one. Yeah, I think we can safely say that the big sheeps are busted. Let's see, we don't need either of these. And let's see, just to confirm, placing, ooh, another big sheep. Yes, and thank you. You can go over here and also be ridiculous. Yes, placing wheat next to sheep makes sheep worse. Nice to know. Obviously this is a bug. I am still going to say that it's pretty fun to play with. But yeah, I don't think there's too much to do rather than to see how far these giant sheep can take us now. So let's sprint. Or that's rather the old big sheep money. I mean, we could... what happened if we place a corvid there now? Does the crow eat all the wheat and then we get back to insane productions? Yeah! Okay, so how far until we enter the ridiculous levels of stack overflow again? And we won! Woohoo! But we are not finished yet. So... okay, it isn't broken, it's just not updating because we are changing the day too fast. Yeah, let's make the double production. And let's do full grapes, and that's a broken combo. And now we have all the upgrades. Now we are only needing to click the same place on the screen. Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, I think we can safely assume to say that these giant sheep are totally busted. And they will easily take you to... day 270. This has been Harbinger, and Harbinger is signing out.